Blogger accuses Colonel of rape, but then she gets what she deserves. When a woman accused an army colonel of rape, it destroyed his life and career. A judge has since decided the fate of the case. When the verdict was read out, those present in court did not know what they were hearing. Hey there, ViralVids here. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell. We post the most beautiful, amazing, and scary videos every single day. Let's proceed with the video. The blogger, Emily, had always been one to speak her mind. She had built a following on social media by sharing her thoughts on the latest news and trends, but her latest post was different. Emily had accused a high-ranking military officer, Colonel James, of rape. The post went viral, and Emily's followers were quick to share their support for her. But as the days passed, cracks began to appear in Emily's story. Colonel James's alibi checked out, and witnesses came forward to say that the incident had not occurred as Emily had described. But to better understand the story, we must start at the beginning. Emily had always been known for her love of sensation. As a blogger, she would often write about controversial topics in order to generate buzz and increase her readership. Her blog was filled with clickbait headlines and sensationalized stories, with the sole purpose of getting as many clicks and views as possible. One day, Emily received a tip from an anonymous source about a high-ranking officer, Colonel James, who was allegedly involved in a rape. Without any solid evidence, Emily quickly published a post on her blog accusing him of the crime. The post immediately went viral, and Emily's followers were quick to share their support for her. Within a few hours, almost all of the country knew about the gossip. Emily was invited to several TV shows to tell her story. But how did the acquaintance of Colonel James respond? The news of the allegations against Colonel James spread quickly through the military community. Colonel James was a highly respected and decorated officer, and the thought of him being involved in any kind of wrongdoing was shocking. The allegations were made by a junior officer, Captain Williams, who claimed that Colonel James had raped her on multiple occasions. Captain Williams had reported the incidents to her superiors, but they had brushed her off and told her to keep quiet. Feeling frustrated and alone, Captain Williams decided to take her story to the press. She contacted Emily, and the story quickly made headlines. Colonel James was placed on leave while an investigation was concluded. As the days passed, more and more details of the case came to light. Colonel James's colleagues and subordinates came forward to speak in his defense, and many questioned the credibility of Captain Williams's allegations. Some even suggested that she was motivated by a desire for attention or revenge. According to Captain Williams, the rape went like the following. Captain Williams alleged that James raped her while driving her home after she got drunk at a party back in 2010. When she passed out in the vehicle, he had sex with her unconscious body. According to her claims, she dropped out of West Point soon after. Riggins went on to have an illustrious career in the Army, rising to the rank of colonel rather than coming forward and reporting the incident at the time. Williams says she kept quiet because of the Army's code of silence. All these years, she kept the story to herself. She claims the pressure in the Army to keep quiet and not report her peers. Nearly 13 years later, she decided to tell her painful secret. Williams says she was inspired to speak about her alleged experience after reading about several high-profile convictions for sexual assaults in the military. She didn't go to the authorities, though. Instead, she contacted Emily. Emily posted the name of Colonel James in her blog. She named him a rapist. The timing was bizarre. Emily published the harsh allegations against James just after it was announced that the colonel had been nominated for a significant promotion. Of course, Emily denied having any knowledge of Colonel James' nomination at the time she penned her blog, saying she was unaware of it until she was contacted by Captain Williams. Investigating her post almost immediately, James' successful military career was turned upside down by the claims. The combat veteran from Memphis, whose career includes tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, was on the cusp of being appointed to brigadier general. When Army leaders saw Emily's rape allegations on her blog, according to the Daily Mail, James, the promotion was quickly snatched away as his name was dragged through the mud. The decorated colonel vehemently denied all the accusations. I did not rape Captain Williams. I did not sexually assault Captain Williams. Every aspect of her story is verifiably false, he said. James told ABC News the military launched an investigation and found insufficient evidence to pursue rape charges against James. But the damage was already done. The investigation effectively destroyed his military career, forcing him to retire from the army. After the allegations cost him his career, he decided to fight back. According to James, Williams and blogger Emily had decided to play judge and jury all on their own. Emily posted the false allegations in her blog, and he wasn't going to let her get away with ruining his life, so Army Colonel James sued Emily for defamation, saying her claims cost him his promotion. The judge ruled in the colonel's favor, ordering the blogger to pay a total of $8.4 million in damages to James, $3.4 million in compensatory damages for injury to his reputation and lost wages, and $5 million in punitive damages, to make sure nothing like this ever happens again, according to the Washington Post. Of course, Emily is not happy with the outcome. "I feel like I'm a financial slave for the rest of my life," she said. "I told the truth in my article and at trial. The jury, which consisted of 4 women and 3 men, felt differently. They found the case to be pretty cut and dry with no doubt in anybody's mind." The colonel has made his case. He was believable, according to the jurors, who felt the blogger was not as trustworthy. "Honestly, we thought who was telling the truth was too obvious to be discussing. We held a vote and everybody believed the colonel," one juror explained. The only argument was how big the damages were going to be. Although James said the jury took the right steps toward restoring his life, it really came to a price tag on what he went through, calling the years-long journey his family has been on a nightmare. James said the large dollar amount is meaningless. "All I was looking for was the opportunity to be vindicated, to set the record straight, to take every action to get my reputation back. People really understand the value that a reputation has to be rectified." A defamation lawyer with experience in similar cases said, especially in today's internet environment, when even a blog post or tweet can have such a broad impact, it can literally go around the world. And if something out there is false, juries are prepared to issue significant awards. He added, "We have tons of clients who want their reputation back," Claire noted. "What they really want is a public vindication of the falsity." What did you think of this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video and subscribe. See you next time.